Good afternoon to all the BSc semester 5 students. So, in continuation of the last period, we'll demonstrate here the physical chemistry experiment. The name of the third experiment is to determine the strength of strong acid HCl by potentiometric chemical. The apparatus which is required in this experiment are potentiometer, burette, burette stand, beaker, platinum electrode, calomel electrode, etc. The chemical which is required here, the HCl solution that is unknown, whose concentration to be determined, standardized 0.1 normal NA solution and twin hydrogen powder. The principle here, when twin hydrogen electrode is coupled with the saturated calomel electrode, the cell of the EMF depend upon the concentration of hydrogen ions, that is on the pH of the solution. This titration, the following cells are used. This is the cell is used here, and when the NA solution is added to the unknown HCl solution, there is a change in the potential. So this variation of potential can be used to detect the end point. This end point can be obtained by plotting the graph EMF versus volume of NOS. EMF versus volume of NOS. Now, if you take the strong acid against the strong base, then the graph is obtained like that, and this line is just parallel to this y-axis, and therefore, in the case of strong acid and strong base, so you can get easily the end point. So the graph which is intersect with the x-axis, so this is the end point of the this titration. But if you have a weak acid against the strong base, the nature of the graph will be different. If again weak acid against the weak base, the nature of the graph will be different. In that case, so you will not get the end point like this. So for this purpose, there is another graph you have to plot, that is delta E by delta V against the volume of NaOH. So here this cell reaction is written as platinum coupled with mercury and then calomel, and which is saturated solution, the calomel placed in the saturated KCl solution, along with the unknown HCl solution that is prepared by H plus and twin hydrogen electrode. Now we'll explain how to perform the standardize the potentiometer. So this is the now we'll see the part of the standardization of the potentiometer. So in this case here, there is a inbuilt standard is given. So for this purpose, if you just read it this way, so throw this switch to downward, and the reading will be here 1.019. So this is a standard cell of the cadmium cell. Here it is not necessary to use the cadmium cell. Before that, in old instrument, we have to couple this standard cell. We have a standard cell of cadmium cell that we have to connect here, and then again there is one screw is given. You have to rotate in either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and the reading will show here 1.019. Okay, 1.019. After calibration, throw this switch to the upward. Now here the platinum electrode, this is the platinum electrode, connect to the positive end of the potentiometer and the calomel electrode to the negative end of the potentiometer. So both in, but sometime there if there is a negative sign here, if there is a negative sign is there, then interchange the positive this terminal, okay, platinum as well as the calomel, they interchange. So this is the, and fill the burette with the 0.1 normal NaOH solution, which is standardized using standard oxalic acid. Okay. Now put the 25 ml solution, that is HCl solution, whose concentration to be determined. Then add a pinch of quin hydrol. This is a quin hydrol, that is electrode. Here add a quin hydrol electrode and stir well. Now we have, for when we have not added the solution of 0.1 normal NaOH from the burette, so the reading is 0.357. The reading is 0.357. Now then you have to add here 0.5 ml. Okay? I will add 1 ml because okay, 0.5 ml. Now here now here there is a very slight change, because initially the graph, in the graph there is a, just look at the graph. So the graph is here, there is a very gradual change. Just look at the graph there. Okay. So then again I will add again one more, that is 0.353. Then I will add again 1 ml and again so 0.351. So there is a maybe some variation. Okay. So again add 0.5 ml again. Okay. So now in this way you have to add only 0.5 ml at a time. So again note down this here 0.349, 0.3 more. So now just look at the graph here. There is a decreasing in the potential. Initially it was a 0.353. Initially it was a 0.353. Now gradually it is changing. Gradually it is changing means decreasing. So again I am adding further. That is reading is again change 0.346. Gradually changing. In this way you have to go on adding 0.5 ml at a time. Up to what extent? We have taken about 0.1 normal this. Which one? NaOH solution. And here this solution we don't know the concentration. Okay. So you have to take about up to 18 ml. You have to go for up to 18 or 20 ml. And just plot a graph, that is EMF, that is the EMF means this EMF versus the volume of NaOH. The graph is obtained like this. Next part, so now in this case it is here. In this case the graph is obtained like this. So there is decreasing in the potential, and this, because this experiment is strong acid against strong base, and therefore this line is parallel to this y-axis, and therefore you can take it here, the end point. But if it is not like this, if it is like this, if it is different graph, is nature of the graph is like this here, nature of the graph is like there. It is very difficult to get an end point. So that in that case, then you have to here again delta E here delta V, then delta E, and then delta E divided by delta V. So, and then here the second graph you can plot like this here. Delta E by delta V. What is delta E and delta V? The difference is only this difference. Delta V, this. Here you have added 1, 2, 3, 4, but here you have to add only up to the interval of 0.5. ठीक है? This is delta V. Correspondingly, this is delta V. So delta E. ठीक है? Next, this one is delta V. This one is delta E. ठीक है? Then ये दो रीडिंग का जो डिफरेंस है वो डेल्टा ई है. ये दो रीडिंग का तो ए 1 एंड 2 कितना 1, 2 एंड 3 1. लेकिन जब प्लॉट करेंगे तो आपको यहाँ वॉल्यूम ऑफ NaOH, ठीक है, वॉल्यूम ऑफ NaOH. द ग्राफ ऑफ द will be obtained like this. So this is your end point. This is your end point. ठीक है, this is your end point. Now, from the graph calculation part, from the graph, the volume of energy of the end point V equal to 12.5 ml. So therefore, 1 ml of one normal NaOH solution contain 36.5 milligram of HCl. Therefore, VML is this. This V is about 12.5 ml. So VML of one normal N normal solution. So 36.5 multiplied by 12.5 multiplied by 0.1 divided by 1. Okay. So this is about 41.83 milligram of HCl is present in the given solution. ये समझ में ये पार्ट. ओके, स्टॉप. ठीक है.